Okay, so if you're looking to make extra cash on the internet, you've come to the right place. You've come to the right channel. We do the searching for you, and we find opportunities on the internet that is able to help you to earn extra money. Now, today we're going to be looking at quite an amazing little opportunity that many people have actually used in the past, and it is a website called focusgroups.org. Okay, so when you come to focusgroups.org and you're met with this page, it actually greets you by saying join a focus group in your city. Over here you can actually click on this little button and select the particular city that you're a part of, or rather where you live. So it seems to be limited to the United States. But when you scroll down, let's have a look at the group itself. The total focus groups is almost 16,000 focus groups that they've got going at the moment. Their total overall payout, money that they've actually paid out in the past, is almost $14.5 million, which is quite a lot, and that's divided between 216,111 members in 47 cities. So if you're in one of these 47 cities, folks, well, then you're eligible to join. And as you scroll down, it says some of the top cities that we serve: Atlanta, Boston, Charlotte, Chicago, etc. And you can just scroll down. But if your city doesn't appear in one of these little blocks, you can just go click on all, and it'll take you to this page: Central USA, the East, Mountain, West. And you can have a look at the various cities. So there are a lot of cities. Now, let's actually have a look at the opportunity itself. Okay, folks, so let's have a look how it works. All right. It's actually very simple. It's just five very straightforward steps. Step number one, obviously you sign up. Step number two, you can browse the particular listings that they have, and we're going to be having a look at those studies this now over here. Then you apply for it. Just bear in mind, about 1 in every 5 candidates will be accepted. So don't give up. If you're not accepted at first, you will eventually be accepted if you're a suitable candidate. Then you just got to wait, and they will contact you if you qualify, and then you get paid. It's as simple as that. Now, let's have a look at some of the available studies. If I were to click on this little link over here, which says available studies, there's 246 of them. If we come over to this little tab over here, which says studies, then the little drop-down menu says all focus groups, app installs, and clinical trials. These are the 3 areas that you're able to actually make money on. So let's have a look at the very first one, called focus groups. Okay. Now, focus groups are divided into various cities, obviously. Let's have a look at the first one. It says focus group for parents on bedwetting in Kansas, and the payout is $100. And you can actually have a look if you scroll down. The prices do vary. Focus groups and voting in Atlanta, $125. Focus group on food products in Denver, $250, etc., etc., etc. Here's one for $500. Focus groups for parents in San Francisco. Okay, $500. And there's one for $550 for focus groups on diabetes in Dallas. Now, let's go and actually have a look. If we're to click on the view button and see exactly what it is about. Focus groups on diabetes in Dallas, $550. And they give you the description. Fieldwork Dallas, a social market research firm, is looking for parents who have 12 to 17-year-old with diabetes to join us for an upcoming discussion on the topic of conditions. We will pay up to $550 to qualified participants to join us for over a 2-day period discussion on the 24th of the 2nd to the 28th of the 2nd, which is February, various times. If you are interested in participating, please sign up and send an email to our team with the following information, etc., etc., etc. So basically, it seems, folk, all you need to do is just partake in an actual group discussion. I mean, how difficult can that be? And to get paid $550, if you meet those criteria, well, that's pretty easy money. Okay, now let's just go back quickly and have a look at the other sort of, wow. I mean, there's a lot of opportunities, folks. I mean, right up to, there's 23. If I were to click on number 23 there, and it continues, I mean, there's a lot of stuff here. Focus groups on Crohn's disease or ulcerative colitis in Philadelphia. I have no idea what that is. But if you're familiar with that, or you're a sufferer of that, then and partake in this group, discussion, just click on view to see what the criteria is, what do they require to. You get paid $75. So there we go. These are all opportunities there for you. Now let's go back to the top and let's just scroll up and you have a look at the studies. Let's go to the next one, app installs. There's only going to be a couple there. There are about 3, I think. Yeah, now there's app installs, and the first one is a focus group for Spanish speakers. So if you're Spanish speaking or familiar with the language and you're above 18 years of age, and you can earn $50. Okay, let's have a look at the next one, market research for iPad users, app install. So you need to install a particular app that they're going to ask you to do. You're going to partake in perhaps a survey or something. You can just click on view to give you more details on what's required, and they will pay you $25. I mean, it's money for jam, folks, really. Market research study for iPhone users, another app installation. Obviously, this is one that most people will go for because it's $110. Now, folks, that's $110 for doing something you can do in the weekend. Let's have a look at the very last one, clinical trials. I personally have taken part in a number of clinical trials in my own life because it is pretty lucrative. Here's one that says clinical trial on smoking and vaping. Now, to be honest with you, I have no idea what vaping is, but for those of you that do some vaping, whatever that means, well, you'll know all about it. But look at the payout, $2,250. I mean, that's got me pretty curious. I'm going to click on there and have a look what vaping is. I have no idea I know what smoking is. I'm not a smoker myself. Vaping, that's right. It's this. Excuse my ignorance, folk, but for those of you that are vapors, well, forgive me. But there it is. Let's have a look at the quick description here. Baltimore researchers looking for people who both smoke and vape. Wow, that's new to me. To join an upcoming clinical trial with us. This study will be taking place in Baltimore, running through Sunday, March the 1st. If qualified and asked to participate, you will receive up to $2,250 for your time and opinions. I mean, guys, come on. You can, if you're a smoker and you're a vapor, you can go and smoke and vaporize as much as you want to and get paid $2,000 for it. Okay, so there we go. So that is the that opportunity. That, folks, that's pretty cool. Okay, so and there we go. So clinical trials. Let's just scroll down, have a look at some of these payouts. There's $100, $125. Okay, I don't have to go any further, folks. Here is a way for you to make money. If you're interested in this is your kind of thing, doing these particular studies on focus groups, you want to do a couple of app installs or clinical trials in your area. All you need to do is you go to the city that you live in, click on your city. Let's say, for instance, you live in Phoenix, and you click on Phoenix, okay, and then you scroll down. It's as simple as that, and you can choose to your heart's delight. So there we go, folks. That's another opportunity brought to you by my channel. If you like the channel, please subscribe, give us a like. It's a very new channel. We want to go places. We want to bring you content that's going to help you make money on the internet, simple ways that anybody can join in and earn a couple of bucks on the weekend. Hope you enjoyed the video. Stay cool, and we'll see you next time.
So, think about what's the holy grail between somebody taking action or not. It's one word, certainty. When somebody is absolutely certain, the common word is believe, right? But, you can believe at a general level, or you can believe with certain. When you're absolutely certain that if I do this, it's going to get that result, and that result's going to change my life, you'll do it. When you think it absolutely is not going to work, you're never going to do it. The middle no man's land of maybe it'll work, maybe it won't, that's the piece that kills people. Most people have a belief about what their real potential is no matter what you tell them. And that affects how much action they take. And of course that affects the result. And then ironically, that result reinforces their belief. Now, what if something could happen that could come along and fill you with a sense of absolute certainty? Not like I believe, but where you know. If you get yourself in a state of certainty that this is going to work, I'm going to find the way, and if this doesn't work, I will make the way, then you tap a lot more potential. And when you're certain in your potential, you take massive action. When you take massive action, you really believe in something, you get great results. When you get great results, your brain goes, see, I told you I was a stud.
If you're not working for yourself, then it's going to be a pretty hard road for a lot of people.
Today, if you're going to control your future. The 40-40 plan is gone, where you can graduate from college and get a job and work for 40 hours a week for 40 years. That day is gone.
In January, I did just over $10,000 in earnings in January.
And we just had a $5,000 week, guys, $5,000 week.
See, I got paid $1,872.
Now I have $4,884.
And this program has completely changed my life. This year alone, I've earned over $30,000.